All right, time now for the WION Newsroom, and joining me are my colleagues Adhya Juneja, who will bring us insights from business, and Athira Shashidharan will bring us updates from sports. Let's start with the business updates. Adhya, take it away.
Well, thank you, Shivan. Asian markets surged to fresh highs and as investors balance renewed US-Iran tensions against growing optimism for a possible diplomatic breakthrough. For the first time, Nikkei 225 surged past the 62,000 mark as Asian markets rallied, despite renewed tensions between the US and Iran. Well, Japanese technology and financial stocks led the gains, with major advances in chip and manufacturing companies boosting investor confidence. Now, markets largely brushed aside fresh warnings from US President Donald Trump, who threatened stronger military action against Iran if peace talks collapse. Well, investors instead focused on signs that Washington and Tehran may be nearing a possible agreement to end the conflict and reopen key shipping routes. Global oil markets turned cautious once again as fading optimism over a quick Iran peace breakthrough pushed crude prices higher. Now, oil prices rebounded after sharp losses as investors weighed uncertain prospects for a possible West Asia peace agreement. Brent and US crude both rose around 0.5% after US President Donald Trump said it was still quote-unquote too soon for direct talks with Tehran. Markets remain volatile as traders balance hopes for diplomacy against fears of further disruption to oil supplies and shipping routes in the Gulf region. Analysts warn that any escalation in the conflict could trigger another sharp spike in crude prices, while a formal peace deal may push oil sharply lower. Rising global energy risks are pushing Australia to tighten control over its natural gas supplies and boost domestic energy security. Well, Australia plans to force major gas exporters to reserve 20% of their supply for domestic use to prevent energy shortages and protect consumers from global price shocks. Energy Minister Chris Bowen said the move comes as West Asia tensions disrupt global fuel markets and drive up LNG prices across Asia. Now, the policy will apply from 2027 and aims to strengthen Australia's energy security without affecting existing export contracts with key partners like Japan and Singapore. Now, the government has also announced a massive national fuel stockpile as concerns grow over supply disruptions, which is linked to the Strait of Hormuz crisis. And that is it from business. Now, for all the sports updates, it's over to you, Athira.
Thank you so much, Adhya. Here are the top sports stories we are tracking for you at this hour. We'll begin with football first. PSG are headed to their second straight Champions League final. The holders reached the summit clash after overcoming Bayern Munich by an aggregate scoreline of 6-5. The semi-final second leg did not match the drama of the first meeting in Paris, where Luis Enrique's side earned a thrilling 5-4 aggregate advantage. But the return leg still delivered quality, intensity and plenty of chances. PSG struck early in Munich as Ousmane Dembélé scored after just 3 minutes to give the defending champions a 2-goal cushion. Bayern tried to force them back into the tie, but the hosts could only find the net in the second half stoppage time. The French Giants will face Premier League leaders Arsenal in the final on May 30th in Budapest. This will be the first time in the competition history that both the teams will meet in the final. Staying with football, Neymar has publicly apologized to his Santos teammate and former Brazilian star Robinho's son, Robinho Jr., for slapping him during a training session. The 34-year-old admitted he crossed the line and it was a huge mistake. The Brazilian club opened an investigation after the 18-year-old forward reportedly accused Neymar of delivering a violent slap on the face on Sunday. According to Brazilian media, the spat occurred because Neymar did not appreciate him being dribbled past by his teammate. 18-year-old Robinho Jr. confirmed that Neymar had slapped him, but said the incident was over now. Lastly, in cricket, Sunrisers Hyderabad inflicted a third consecutive defeat on Punjab Kings, and they have now moved above them to the top of the Indian Premier League table. Punjab captain Shreyas Iyer elected to bowl after winning the toss, but Sunrisers capitalized on all the dropped catches and piled up 235 for 4. Henrik Klaasen top scored with 69, while Ishan Kishan added 55. Punjab got to a dreadful start. Priyansh Arya, Prabhat Singh and Iyer finished just 9 runs between them as the Kings slumped to 23 for 3 in the first 4 overs. Conley scored his first T20 century in an attempt to lead the chase, but Punjab still fell short. Conley finished unbeaten on 107. Well, with that, we've come to the end of the sports segment. It's back to you, Shivan.
Thank you, Athira, for getting us all those sports updates, and also thank you to my colleague Adya for getting us the business updates. That's a wrap on the WION Newsroom. Stay with me, more reports coming in.